Hi everybody, it's Anne Barney from Said With Love and welcome to week 5 of the Just a Tree Sew Along. Finished quilt tops, well, wall hanging tops. So this is my quilted wall hanging. I chose to do just some free motion fun. I don't actually get a chance to do that very often because I'm always doing customer quilts and need to do things that are specific for the customer, but this time I could just do whatever I wanted on my quilt. So I followed Ray Lee's suggestion of doing some swirls, and if you haven't seen Ray Lee's information yet, she's done I think 6 different options for your quilting for your trees, and so make sure you head on over and get her emails so that you can get all that information. So I don't know whether you can see from there, but I've done swirls up through the middle, just swirls all the way around through the trees. And then on the background of this one, I just did some free motion stars and swirls. It was just nice and just very, very laid back. And I think it looks lovely. I love these fabrics, Orchard by April Rosenthal. So it worked out well. Now, I don't know whether you can see it in this shot, but I put the little hangers on the top of this one. So I've got 3 hangers and I've just got it on a little bit of rod and hanging over a hook on the wall. Perfect to just hang whenever you want to brighten up a bit of your space. So the next thing I want to show you was the second one that I did, which was from the Cozy Up range, and I just went a bit crazy with my quilting on this one, so I'll get that set up and show you in a second. So this is my second Just Tree wall hanging, and I did this using Cozy Up, which has just got some lovely autumn sort of colours, fall for Americans, and with this I just did some very basic ruler work or straight lines. You could do this on your domestic machine with a walking foot and just eyeballing from point to point. You know, it's what was it, 4 inches or something, so that's not too hard to just do, and I just did straight lines all the way down into a tree shape, which was just nice and easy. So I did that first and then thought, nah, I really want to go crazy. So I had fun. I did these flower designs and lots of swirls and some bigger swirls, and then realised that this portion of the wall hanging had taken me, you know, 3/4 of an hour or something to do, and I didn't actually have that much spare time. So when I went up the sides, I made it a bit wider and open and got a bit more swirly, and I put some leaves and things in and a bit more flowers up the top so that I didn't have to do quite such close detail, but bit of fun. Just go for it. I mean, you know, it's just fabric and it's just something that can hang on your wall, and if it's giving you joy during the making of it, it's been a worthwhile event. So I hope you have had fun. Next week is the very last week, and basically all next week is you guys showing us all your finished quilted wall hangings. So I can't wait to see them. Here's the hanger, and I've sewn it in the same seam as when I was putting my binding on, and it's now sewn in nice and tight. And now I'm going to hand sew my binding on, pulling the binding around the back, and I'll get some wonder clips in, and then I'll hand sew that so that it will eventually hang like that from the front. Okay, so if you don't want to do the little hangers that are up on the top and as part of the pattern, the other alternative is to get a square of fabric, something that's going to match your backing, fold it in half diagonally and pin it, and so when you are attaching your binding to the front side, you're going to sew it in, and that then gives you a little pocket that you can put just a normal dowel, like I've suggested for you know, the hangers, but this just makes it a little bit more unseen, I suppose. You'll just have your binding, then this would be hidden behind, and the rod would literally be behind your wall hanging. So that's another alternative. And here's a bit of a close-up of my quilting. I've been really happy with this, just such fun.